Can you believe it's been a whole nother year already? I can't. I'm a little bit late on making this video, but we're not going to talk about it because welcome to my 27 before 27. This is a little, I guess it's not really a tradition, but an idea I started a couple years ago when I turned 25. It's sort of a bucket list for my birthday, just things that I want to do, that number of things I want to do before I turn that number birthday. It's just kind of a little fun thing for me to do. I don't take it that seriously, but it's also kind of a reset on goals, a reprioritizing. And it's always interesting to look back and see what was interesting me at the time. What was interesting me at the time, what I was prioritizing, just a little time capsule of that point in my life. And what's even more fun is making these videos the next year like I'm doing now and reflecting on those goals, what I accomplished, what I didn't, why I didn't. Was it because of monetary reasons? Was it just because I changed my mind? It's interesting to see that growth from that point to this. If you're interested in the past videos, I'll link them up in the cards throughout the video so you can check them out, so you can start from the very beginning if you want to, or this is a good place to start as any. Let's start by reflecting on last year's list. If you were here last year, or if you've seen the previous video, you'll note that I did not accomplish the main thing on that list, which is to actually accomplish everything I want on my list for once. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, I didn't. Little ambitious. Yeah, and I will say it did help me create a little bit more realistic, like attainable goals for within the year. But as we're gonna see, things just happened, things got in the way, life happened, and I didn't end up doing that, and that's okay. My 26 things before I turned 26. How did I do? Number 1, travel to a new country. No. Wait, I did do it! I'm an idiot! I did that one! Okay, yeah, I traveled to a new country because I turned 26 this year in 2025, and I went to France in 2024. I went to Georgetown. So yay, I did that one! I went to France to see Julia, my best friend from college, and who I love. We had a great time. There's actually a whole vlog of it up on this channel. It's just a fun time. I can't wait to go back. 2, get 2 more tattoos. I kinda halfway did this one. Actually, I halfway did this one, not kinda halfway, because I got 1 more tattoo. Funnily enough, I got this one from a female apprentice tattoo artist, just like the first tattoo I ever got. This, however, was a flash tattoo for Women's Month, Women's History Month, I do believe, because it was in March. I absolutely love it. Pick here for reference. The only reason I didn't get another one is just, as you'll see, as a running theme with a lot of why these certain things didn't happen, monetary reasons. 3, adopt a Billy Bass. I didn't adopt one, but I did find mine from childhood, so kinda. Walk a 5K. Not officially. 5, see 60 shows. Yeah, you know I did that one. You know I did that one. Actually, you know what? As a fun little bonus tidbit, let's go look at and see what my 60th show was. Who wants to take bets that it's Beartooth? Oh, it was the Uncured, Morning Eve, Robin X, Majora, and Hallowake show. Beartooth was 59. So close, yet so far. 6, crowd surf. No, it hasn't happened, because most of the shows that I've been to, the crowds have not been good for crowd surfing, and or I wanted to be at barricades, though. 7, beat Pokemon Pearl. I don't think I've even picked up that Nintendo since this challenge started. 8, read 80% of the books I own as of right now. Yes, baby, I did it by the skin of my teeth. And it's a video up on my second channel, which I have made as pretty much mainly a booktube channel, if you're interested in that. Link in the card specifically to the video. But if you want to see more bookish content, more bookish consistent content, go on over, give a sub to that channel if you like book vlogs and all that kind of stuff. The book videos aren't going to disappear from this channel, but that is like my book-centered focus channel, if that's more your vibe. 9, perfect a recipe for every meal. I'm counting this as done. I could have done more, but I'm happy because I have advanced so much in my cooking in this past year with what I'm comfortable with. I cooked raw chicken. Do you know how late I am in doing that as a Southern woman? I'm just terrified of getting salmonella, alright? Even though I've ingested much scarier things. But I finally did it. I cook a lot more for breakfast than probably any other meal, but lunchtime, I've got a couple of different things I do. Hey, I learned how to make coffee cake. Really, really good coffee cake, too. But dinner, lunch, all that stuff, supper, yep. I'm comfortable with saying that I've done it, so that's what matters to me. 10, go to karaoke. No, I don't have anyone to go with. I'm not going by myself. 11, start drumming. Don't have a drum kit. I guess I could start with pencils I guess that counts. 12, use my sketchbook twice a week. I've picked up my sketchbook maybe like 3 times. 13, finish script for short film. I don't want to talk about it. 14, go back to North Carolina. Again, was more a monetary issue than anything else. Oh, also, you know, didn't really have a car until December. Oh, I have my car, but she's not going anywhere. 15, start learning Unreal Engine. Other things got in the way. 16, hike a trail not close to my house. I'm counting this one on technicality because my friend came back to town. She has been moved away for a while. She came back to town and actually, no, it wasn't Angel. That's wrong. I'm sorry, Angel. Get out of here. My friend Ian came to visit me and he wanted to go hike on a little trail in Natchez Trace. And so we went, and it's close to my parents' house, but I don't really live there anymore. I live here now, which is a little bit further distance away, like 45 minutes away. And so it's not technically close to my house. I'm counting that on a technicality. Because I also hadn't been to that trail since, like, high school, so. 17, film 3 commentary videos. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am so proud of the stuff that I've been putting up lately on this channel, especially the Stop Cosplaying Poverty video. Thank you for all the immense love on that video. If you're here from that video, welcome. Welcome to the disaster that is me. No, I'm not so eloquent all the time. I'm not eloquent ever. But yes, I would say I filmed 3 commentary videos, and more importantly, videos that challenged me, videos that changed me and showing what I can actually do, what I'm capable of, and I'm very, very proud of. 18, see if I'm a candidate for LASIK and get it if possible. Last time I went to the eye doctor, I asked them about it, got information about it, and apparently they want your eyes, like your prescription, to go unchanged for at least 2 years, and I got astigmatism in one eye, so that's not happening for me yet. 19, try a blacksmithing or handiwork course. There actually was a guy locally who was offering a blacksmithing course, who I have saved his information, but I just couldn't afford the class cost yet. I thought I mixed up those words. So that is something to save up for. So it's in the works, but it's just not happening yet. Cook everything in a cookbook. I've been thinking about redoing this, but we'll talk about it later. I did not do it. 21, volunteer or donate somewhere monthly. I was better about donating this year. I mean, I try to donate at least a couple times a year to different places, but I was better this year, and I'm trying to reframe what I mean by donating to, especially in the sense that I didn't have as much monetary gifts to be able to give this year, but I was pretty good about donating books to my library, or, you know, donating clothes, or donating a few dollars here or there. Not as much as I would have liked. I don't think I would say it was monthly, but I did make more of a conscious effort to do this year, so I count it as a little win. 22, accomplish all of my yearly goals for once. 23, solve a corn maze. Yes, I did. Here's the clips. We found a farm that has like a fall festival that has a corn maze. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go do the corn maze and get that off of my list of things to do. And we're here looking at the maps, me and Mama Chey, and we're like, I'm like, yeah, you just, like, my thing is if I present it with left or right, I always go left. I just always have. And so I'm like, yeah, you look at this maze, like, just pretty much go left. And she's like, that's a dead end. And I'm like, no, it's not. You go, she thought the green part, I'll show you the map. I'll paste it in. She thought the green part, the corn, was what you go through, and that the mowed down part was like blocked off. She thought it was the inverse of what a corn maze actually was. It's a good thing she's not going alone. She would be very confused.
I've always walked through corn.
It's a good thing we're in this together.
What's the point of going through there on a road? You're supposed to go through corn.
It's a maze made into the corn. It's not the corn itself being a maze.
People don't know what corn maze is. Sorghum maze.
You do this one first. Skirt. What do you think?
Thinking we're just walking down a path.
Well, now you have to choose. Which way are you going?
Where you gonna go, this way?
What do you think?
Oh.
Okay. This isn't even the corn maze, so this is the sorghum maze. So we'll do the corn maze in a minute, but like this is like our warm-up. We're just warming up with this.
To make molasses.
True.
The end. The exit. Get out of my way. The exit.
There she blows. Here we go. Left. Always left at first. Mama. Almost walked right into the corn. Children of the corn I almost became.
Little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian. Little Sebastian, where are you? That's cute. Little Sebastian, where are you? That's dead.
All these like spots.
Like all our hopes and dreams. I just filmed a bit like 26 times. I don't even know if it's worth a darn, but it's the conditions, not the photographer, so shut up about it. And no, it's not. So we're just gonna try and find our way the heck out of here and cross off the item, the list item. Onwards we go.
Hi there, Sunshine. How are you doing?
It's a good thing we finished filming when we did, because they had that worker coming through there. He would have been like, what are y'all doing? I'm a famous YouTuber. You should let me film in your cornfield. You can tell that's a dead end because there's grass growing there. Look at the more well-worn paths. That's true. It's a good point. Just my instinct that that was a dead end, and I think my instinct was correct. Because the dead ends have like more grass on them. It's not that bad though. Just pretty much turning left.
That's what I was saying. The path less taken.
The path less traveled.
That's more grass.
The road less traveled. Corn. Earth's mightiest hero. We can see the trees. I've always wanted to do this, but I've never actually done it. There's corn on a stick. I don't think I've ever been in a corn maze before. Not like a legitimate one. Which is why this is on my list. At least I don't remember ever being in one. Near the end. We're almost there though. You gonna come in?
Come get me. Help.
Come this way. Come over here.
Seems like we've done it in a picture or two.
Do it again. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. Oh, they have all the translations of corn. Maize. Mice. See? This is how you're supposed to spell corn. What bug just flew over me? Oh, a red wasp. Great. He wants the corn and I shall let him have it. Is he following me? Is he following me? We made it. Oh Lord, we made it. Bucket list achieved. I don't know if this shot's gonna be good. Bucket list achieved. One. I filmed this back when I thought that I was going to be able to film me accomplishing all those goals as like a little vloggy thing. Oh, memories. 24. Learn to make good gyoza. I accomplished a crucial step in this, even though I have not done it yet. When Ian was here, we went to the local H-Mart, I believe it was, and I ended up getting the wrappers that I need because nowhere near me sells them. I have to go to Nashville and get them. So I do have the wrappers to be able to do it now. I just have not yet been brave enough to actually try it. 25. Work at a record store. 26. Finish a coloring book. Bonus, yoga class. Yo, not happening. So of these 26 goals, I accomplished 7 of them. Not a great ratio. There are a couple more give or take that I kind of accomplished, but like I said before, I'm not super mad about it because a significant part of these had to do with the monetary aspect, and how can I be mad at myself about that? That's just life. But it's a new year, baby! So let's get to the new list. 27 things before I turn 27. Some of these will remain unchanged, some of them will be modified, and some of them will be gone. Number 1, travel to a new country. My mom does want to go on a trip next summer, so I may accomplish this a little bit after my birthday. And with everything that's going on with airplanes and the FAA right now, I kind of don't even want to get near one, but I've always been afraid of flying. So, but hey, I've never been to Canada or Mexico, and I don't have to fly there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Especially if We Were Sharks goes on an actual, like, tour of Canada and tells me way in advance. I'm going. I'm going. 2, get 2 more tattoos. I have finally been able to start saving up for tattoos again. And so I think this is more accomplishable this year because I'm getting back in touch with my artist. I'm actually getting estimates and quotes on what I want, and so I'm hopeful. 3, adopt a Billy Bass. Yeah, I actually want to go adopt one. Like, actually go adopt one. 4, pet a wild animal I've never touched before. So, like a tiger, a binturong, I hope that I'm saying that right, Wilbur at the Nashville Zoo. I'm absolutely in love with him. If you don't know about Wilbur, I'm about to change your life. 5, see 70 shows. Yeah, this is gonna stay on there every year. 6, beat Pokemon Pearl. I am so determined to do this, to just get it off of my mental radar. 7, perfect a recipe for every meal again. I want to keep expanding my repertoire. I want to keep expanding my experience and branching out and challenging myself. And I want to learn more complex recipes. So maybe I should say perfect a more complex recipe for every meal. Not super complex. I'm not fucking Gordon Ramsay. But more complex for me, which includes more than 3 steps. 8, go to karaoke. 9, start drumming. 10, use my journals twice a week. Yeah, I have a lot of journals now. I have my writing journal, I have my bullet journal, I have my anime journal, I have my reading journal. Do I expect to contribute significantly to these every single week? But I'm gonna count using my journals, even if I'm just picking them up and flipping through them, just actually opening them instead of just leaving them under the coffee table. 11, finish my short film, all or nothing. 12, visit an out-of-state friend I've never stayed with before. Jan, Nat. 13, start learning Unreal Engine. There's no, I would count this even if I just watched a couple YouTube tutorials. 14, hike a trail not close to my house. And I'm not counting the one that me and Ian went on again. I actually mean go hiking on a trail. Nat, if you come visit me, I'll have an extra excuse. 15, save up for the blacksmithing and handiwork course instead of just promising that I'll actually go do it. If I can save up the funds to go do it, that's a first step and I'll be happy with that. 16, cook everything in a cookbook. I am modifying this to say not just like everything at once, because that was my video idea and I still might do it, but that's not very cost effective, as you can imagine, and it also is kind of impossible and might be wasteful for the food. 17, volunteer or donate somewhere monthly / spread awareness. Modifying this as well to include a non-monetary aspect, because it takes nothing to spread awareness on social media. Like if a local animal shelter is fundraising and stuff, taking a moment, sharing it on stories, sharing it to friends, stuff like that. Being an active part of that community, I'm gonna count. Like actually intentionally going out and seeking out these places that need help, volunteers, donations, whatever, and spreading awareness about it, I'm gonna count that. 18, accomplish all of my yearly goals for once. I'm expanding this. Maybe I did it last year, I don't remember. But I'm going to expand this to just mean like my reading goals, my media goals, those as well. If I can accomplish one of those lists, everything on one of those lists, I'll feel partially satisfied. I won't until I accomplish one of these entire lists, but baby steps. 19, good gyoza. This can be done. I have the wrappers, I have no excuse. 20, work at a record store, even if it's just for record store day. 21, finish a coloring book. This I am actively working on because I am getting more comfortable with audiobooks, and I'm trying to, every now and then, I'm actually trying to make it a nightly habit, or at least mostly a nightly habit. Before I go to bed, instead of watching a YouTube video, or before I go get in bed, a good way for me to wind down is just to put on an audiobook and maybe color a page or two while I listen to a chapter, and then go to bed and read. It's a good way for me to wind down and get off my phone. 22, finish the first half of the first draft of my horror novel. 23, solve the mystery of him. You're not getting any further context on that. 24, do something new every month. Yes, this is wide open. Even if it just means trying something new at a restaurant, trying a new skill, being bad at it. I just want to keep expanding my horizons, and that'll give me something to film. Not that that is the intention. I actually do want to try something new every month, intentionally seek out something new, but if I'm gonna film, you'll probably see that. 25, write mini essays regularly / music reviews. I love yapping. If the video links on this channel aren't an indicator, I love yapping. Did I start a Substack? Yeah, I did. Not that I'm promoting that, but I'm saying that I miss writing and I miss yapping. I miss writing little mini essays that aren't being taken for a grade in academic peer pressure, and I miss writing my music reviews for WGTB. That's Georgetown's radio station. So I want to do it again. And so that's where I'll be doing it, because it's just kind of the best place for me to post my essays. I'm not looking to make money over there or anything. If I do, cool, but I don't care. I'm more so doing it just because I miss doing it. I miss writing about music. I miss just jammering on about my thoughts. And I want somewhere to put them because I don't exist well in a vacuum, which is so funny because I'm the exact opposite of my mother. My mother, and people be like, oh, we can't thrive in isolation. Humans aren't meant to be alone. You haven't met my mother. She would be fine living in a cabin, never speaking to anyone for the rest of her days. She hates people. Whereas me, I can't just talk to myself. I can entertain myself, but I can't talk through ideas and stuff by myself. Even if it's a cardboard cutout, I have to have someone there. Even if it's just like an image of someone. ADHD. 26, memorize my Taekwondo forms again. I've been doing a lot more Taekwondo with my workouts, which I'm still trying to find an open gym practice space around here where I can actually go instead of being in my house, and since I don't have my own dojo here at home, I want to memorize my forms again. I still kind of remember like the white belt and like the lower belt and stuff like that, but I want to get all the way up to remembering the higher belts. I know I probably won't memorize all of them again, but I really mean like the higher belt ones, so like purple belt, blue belt, brown belt, red belt, red decided, black decided, you know, black recommended, black belt, first degree, second degree, that stuff. 27, this one is a fun one. I want to build something that I use often. I love getting my grubby little hands on things. That was the wrong motion to use for that, but I mean, fits. I love manual labor. I love making things. I love tinkering. Is it the third generation mechanic ADHD caveman in me? Yeah. My granddad made a washing machine from spare tank parts. What do you want from me? Yes, he was an engineer in the army in World War II. What are you gonna do? I want to make something that I use often. It could be an umbrella stand. It could be going to a pottery class and making a key bowl. But I want to make something that I just use often. Doesn't have to be every day. But I want something that I can look at when I use that and be like, I made that instead of buying it. I did that. That's cool. Because I make physical art and stuff all the time, like collages or drawing and stuff like that, but it's been a while. I think at least off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that I have built that I use besides just something for art. I've modified things, such as I turned my old dish rack into a shelf for my pots and pans underneath my sink, but I want to actually build something like from scratch, or take something that exists and then modify it to be something else. You get the point. So those are my new yearly goals. Give me back my hair! Pay no attention to her. Overall, I have to say that I am very proud of what I've accomplished in the past year. There has been a lot of mental setbacks, and there's been a lot of times where I felt like I'm falling behind in pretty much everything, but actually stopping to take a breath and look back makes me realize how much I have done. And more importantly, the things that I have done, the quality of them. I have to keep reminding myself, and this is a good reminder to you too, we can get really caught up in this accomplishment culture, especially in the prodigy culture, which is a bunch of bullshakalaka, that it's about, I'm not doing enough. If I'm not a millionaire by the time I'm 30, I'm going to drop dead, you know, and that's just BS. By the way, don't be a billionaire anyway, but that's a whole nother essay that I could write. I thought that looked like a pattern on my wall at first. Where was I? It's more about the quality than the quantity, and I think that sometimes we need the reminder of that in this culture. Even if you only accomplished 2 things in the past year, even if you only scribbled with your markers, or if you just opened your sketchbook and doodled, if you're proud of those things, if they bring you joy and whimsy, that's the point, bro. Did I start drumming? No. Did I survive going 900 miles and seeing Beartooth 3 times in a week? Yeah, and that was freaking awesome. Did I start learning Unreal Engine? No, but did I perfect what I believe to be my favorite French toast? Yeah. Guess what I'm happy about over being sad about? Surprise! If you're proud, it matters. So I'm hopeful for this year. Do I actually think that I am gonna accomplish everything? I don't want to jinx it, but I will just say that I'm hopeful. I feel okay saying that I'm hopeful, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, if you've been here from year to year, and if you're new here, if you didn't come from the cosplaying video, you just sort of stumbled upon me now, and you're still here, double welcome. If you like this kind of chaos, if you want to see what happens over the next year, if you want to see the kind of horrors beyond man-made comprehension that I am built out of, hit the subscribe button down below and stick around. We'd love to have you. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you ain't heard it from anyone else today, I love you. Love and peace.